Alright guys, on today's installment of Jeff Changing Oil, we are under the 2012 Cayman. Alright, so why do I bother doing this? Well, that answer is twofold. Reason number one, we know it was done. Not that anybody would doubt somebody saying they did an oil change when they didn't, but you never know. Reason number two, maybe somebody is thinking about buying the car or bidding or whatever the case may be, and they're like, man, you cannot work on Porsches yourself. And they think you need a degree in advanced rocket science. Well, you would be wrong. They are actually way easier to work on than you think. So maybe somebody watches this video and they're like, man, I don't need to be Elon Musk to be able to work on my Cayman. You can do it in your driveway, because guess what? I am in my driveway. Third thing, we get to look at the oil coming out together. We get to make sure it doesn't have any floaties or sparklies or plastikies, and it looks pretty much, it didn't even look new, to be honest with you. It's getting there, but not quite. But I do not mind. Third reason we do this, I guess fourth, right? I take the oil filter out, and then we're going to take it over behind me, and we're going to cut it open on camera. I would say this oil is past half, so it was due enough. Alright, let's see what size drain plug we got. Let's go find us a new one, or a gasket I should say. Now the .2 oil filters, they are kind of a pain. They are up there, so they are a little challenging, but not too bad. So I gotta look and see. I don't remember what size the Minister is. It's the smaller one. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm gonna get that wrench. Excuse my big head. Oy, oy, oy. Now I'm also going to tell everybody this. If you decide you're going to do these at home, these cars hold, I think 9.5 quarts. I always check. Because they're all a little different. But generally speaking, they hold 9.5 quarts. Let me tell you something. When I first started doing Porsches, man, I had a little, like a Toyota, you know, like a, I couldn't even tell you exactly, but I'm gonna say maybe, you know, 6 quart. There we go. 6 quart max. And the first, man, the first 996 I did, oh my god, I made a freaking mess. I was watching the pan. I was sitting there, and it was just overflowing, and it was getting full, and I was like, this is not going to end well. I mean, I don't know what to do. I only had one pan. This was crazy. So, I made a mess. That's what I did. That was crazy. So yeah, these oil filter housings, the canister on this one is a little challenging as compared to the 996, 986. But it's not too bad. Or even the dot ones. They move them on the dot twos. The biggest thing is it makes a little bit more of a mess coming down because it catches the rear cross member. But it's still easier than doing a turbo because it has 4 drain plugs. That is crazy. Those are fun. 996 turbos. You really don't want to take an oil bath. So that's the key. You take the wrench off, the socket, whatever you want to call it, and then you can drop the housing. If you do it with the housing on it, it hits the cross member. So remember that. It helps a lot. It's just in a weird spot. No, that was good. All right. Just in a weird, so we're going to leave that in there. All right, we're going to take the filter over, so shimmy out. Okay, let's not make a mess. Oh, God. Okie dokie.